What's up, my dudes? It's Demi and it's Epcot Flower and Garden Festival 2025, and I am back again this year bringing you a complete guide to the festival. I'm gonna break this video down super simple for you to follow along so you do not miss a thing at Flower and Garden. First, we're gonna take a look at every single food booth and I'm gonna give you my honest reviews. Then we're gonna take a look at all of the entertainment and activities, and finally, the festival merchandise. If you do like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already, and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing that comes on this channel. But now let's get into it. Let's do Epcot Flower and Garden Festival 2025, and let's go get into some hijinks. Epcot Flower and Garden Festival 2025 runs through June 2nd. As you enter the park, make sure to pick up your festival passport. This is your guide to the festival. It tells you where all the activities are, show times, and menus of all the festival booths. And then at the very back of the festival is the festival food crawl, the Garden Graze. Every Epcot festival has a food crawl, and for Flower and Garden, it's all plant-based options. You're gonna make 5 purchases, you're gonna get a stamp, and then after your 5th stamp, you're gonna bring it to the Pineapple Promenade booth for a reward, which I will show you later in the video. And you don't have to purchase 5 different items. You can literally purchase the same item 5 times. You can mix and match and do 2 and 3, it doesn't matter. And you do not have to do this in one day. You can hold on to your passport and bring it back over literally the entire festival. But now let's check out all of the food booths here at Flower and Garden. Over on the right side of the bridge, walking toward World Showcase, we are starting at a brand new booth inspired by a Disney resort that's right in the Epcot area called the Yacht Grub. Here is the entire menu for the Yacht Grub booth. First up, we have the assorted meats plate. We have beef brazola, prosciutto ham, and salami with baby arugula, pickled mustard seeds, tomato jam, truffle oil, and a grilled ciabatta. Next is the trio of dips. We have a pimento cheese dip, a whipped feta dip, and an onion dip, and it comes with house-made chips. And then we have the assorted cheese plate. They didn't say what the cheeses were, but they look great, and I've been very excited about this. It looks like maybe like a goat cheese there, some sort of like pepper jack cheddar. We have pickles, we have that jam on the side, we have like a tomato jam. I did lose a cracker to the horrible wind, but it looks so good. And then finally, we have the sparkling cocktail flight. Now you can just get these individually as well if you'd like. First on the left is an elderflower sparkling cocktail with sparkling wine, club soda, and elderflower liqueur. In the center is a lemon sparkling cocktail with sparkling wine, club soda, and a limoncello liqueur. And we have an orange sparkling cocktail with club soda, sparkling wine, and Aperol liqueur. They look so good. All right, we're gonna first start out with the cheese plate. Well, no, not cheese, meat, literally not cheese at all. So windy, but let's try out the prosciutto on its own. Yeah, it's prosciutto, it's great. Salty, a little saltier than I think I like it. Then we got the salami. Oh, that's a good one. The bread is super crispy. That salami flavor is so good. It's like almost like smoky, and then that tomato jam, excellent flavor. You really can't go wrong with doing like charcuterie style meat plate, and then we have the charcuterie style cheese. Honestly, I feel like this booth is a present to me because this is my favorite thing to eat is charcuterie. And let's dig into some cheese now. I have now lost another cracker to the wind, so great start for Flower and Garden. I'm gonna do a little, I love this stuff. I have this in my fridge, this like fig jam. Good. Cheese is like nice and soft. Not entirely sure which kind of cheese it is. It has like, I think like some chives in it. You also have honey here, little tomato jam. Oh my gosh, don't fall. I have no idea what cheese this is. And we lost a third cracker. We are down 3 crackers today, everybody. We're doing great. I'm not sure what cheese it is, but it's good, it's creamy. I don't know. Let's try the last one, a little honey. Again, really not sure what I'm eating. They didn't tell me what kind of cheese, but you know what? I love all cheese, so it's great. We have like a soft cheese here, but oh my gosh, please stop flying away. If it's windy on the day you come here, just take this inside somewhere because it's gonna blow away, but it's fantastic. Okay, here we go. The trio of dips. I think this is the onion dip. Wrong. That was feta. You know when you're expecting onion and you taste feta? It was a surprise. I love feta. I eat feta every week. I am Greek, but yeah, it's actually really tasty. It's very creamy, very cheesy, very smooth. So then this is the onion dip, and they put caviar on top. Pretty good. Kind of tastes like any onion soup mixed dip. Not bad. And then we have the pimento cheese. Yeah, it's pimento cheese dip. Got a little spice to it, not too spicy. It's almost like a peppery flavor to it, like peppers. Very good. Overall, this booth, whoa, this was about to fly away. This booth is fantastic. This is all the things that I personally love, which is charcuterie and dipping things and little bites, and I love it, and I hope this stays here forever because I want to get this every year now. Okay, this one, now we're doing the flight, I think this was the elderberry, what was it? Elderflower, oh my gosh, this wind. Pretty good, yeah, I mean, it really just gets that, it's all that elderflower taste, so it's very like perfumey. You may not enjoy this if you don't like very floral flavors, but it's pretty good. It's nothing I would maybe run to personally, but this is the limoncello one. That's very nice. It's a very like light lemony taste, so it doesn't taste like sparkling lemonade or anything. It's actually a little dry. I actually really like this one a lot. So far this one is my favorite. And then we have, what was it, the amaretto? Aperol amaretto. I always get those mixed up. Not really getting much flavor in this. Yeah, like nothing really in here. I feel like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be a very interesting day. I definitely think that the flight is pretty, but my favorite was 100% the limoncello. I don't know if I would even return to it again because they're not like the most amazing drinks that you can get at this festival, but they're not bad either. And my dudes, if you are thinking about visiting Epcot Flower and Garden Festival or just Disney World in general, make sure to check out Plannin.com, where you can save up to 40% on Disney resort hotels, hotels worldwide, and experiences. You can sign up for Plannin by using the link in the description or by scanning the QR code to save up to 40% off hotels worldwide. Well, right next to the Yacht Grub, of course, is the Beach Grub. You got it, Yacht Club, Beach Club, Yacht and Beach Club. Isn't that cute? Here is the menu for the Beach Grub. They also are serving coconut water. You can also get it spiked. And I'm doing this separately because I'm backtracking to back when I was online, and we had to wait here because the burner was down for a half hour and I was getting very dehydrated, so I needed to drink this to stay alive. So we're gonna review this on the line. It's literally just coconut water. It's good, but I'm so thirsty. First up, and a part of the Garden Graze, is the grilled street corn on the cob with savory garlic spread and plant-based cheese. They usually have a version of this every festival. Hopefully it's good this year. Next we have the seafood bake. It's with shrimp, mussels, andouille sausage, red potatoes, corn on the cob, butter, white wine broth, and a grilled sourdough bread. And we have the s'mores bar. It's fudge brownie, dark chocolate, toasted meringue, and smoked graham cracker. All right, let's check out this seafood boil. Let's try a clam. I know that they were cooking it fresh because we waited a half hour, probably 45 minutes for it. Surprisingly not bad. I'm always a little nervous about getting seafood at the festival booths because you don't know if they're sitting, but I know this one wasn't. The shrimp is very good. The sauce is very garlicky. It's definitely very buttery. Be careful about like getting it all over you. We have some potatoes in here. Oh my gosh, the wind. Potatoes are hard as a rock. I think they were just rushing because of what was happening. There's a piece of corn. Not bad. It's definitely just been sitting in the sauce for a while. Overall, I've done a lot of seafood boils between the Orlando parks, and this is probably one of the better ones. We've had some really edible ones. I would say if you don't see a lot of people at the booth, because then you won't see turnover, I would maybe skip it. But if you see a lot of people and you see that they're making it and it's fresh, maybe give it a shot. Okay, next up we have the corn. Oh, it's good this year. Some years it hasn't been that great, but there is a lot of flavor on this spread up here. Very garlicky. Doesn't necessarily taste like cheese, but it's really nice, well grilled. Like you see the grill over there at the booth. Yeah, very good. A really good option for the Garden Graze as well. And finally, we had a slight accident with our s'mores bar, so I don't have the top anymore. We'll just have to see the rest of it. The wind, she's really doing it for us today. Oh, that's a lot. I don't like that. This is a personal thing. It is incredibly chocolatey. It's too much for me. If you are a chocolate lover, you will love this. I love chocolate, but it's just a lot. It's very, very rich. It's very gooey. There's like almost like a cinnamon flavor in there as well. I actually like that a little bit, but it is all chocolate. It's a lot of chocolate. But if you love chocolate, then you will love this. Personally, it's a lot for me. Now we're gonna head inside Communicore Hall because there's a festival food booth in here, and they also decked it out, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, Communicore Hall! You know, we were also rude to her when she opened, but this is beautiful. They've been doing a lot of amazing stuff in here. For arts, they had the Disney on Broadway exhibit, and look how beautiful. And they're playing the Bumblebee song. And look at that, Spike the Bee even has a topiary this year. How cute! But inside the Communicore Hall, we have the Farmer's Feast booth back again this year, and they have a lot of new menu items. Here is the menu for Farmer's Feast. Everything but the drink is a new menu item, starting out with the grilled asparagus. This is with pancetta bacon, spring peas, frisee, lettuce, truffle sherry vinaigrette, and a soft poached egg. Next we have the scallop with spring pea risotto, rice, and lemon, beurre blanc rather, and gremolata. Next we have a blueberry crumble cake with blueberry lemon zest soft serve and blueberry compote. And back to the festival this year, but here now moved to the Farmer's Feast, is the hibiscus lemonade cocktail, hibiscus gin, and simply lemonade. It's so pretty. Let's get a drink first. Wow, okay, it's like so much more potent than last year. If you're not a gin fan, you will not like this. But if you are like mildly not a gin fan like I am, you may enjoy this because you're really getting those florally flavors and it's just really nice. But if you don't like floral, this could taste like perfume to you. This is not for everyone, but it's really refreshing and I think it's very tasty. We're gonna try dessert first because I'm an adult and I make the rules. And I want dessert first and it's melting. That's actually really why. That's really good. That is so soft and ooey gooey. And that blueberry, it doesn't taste artificial at all, which I was really skeptical of. It's so nice, tastes really fresh. And you have like the jammy, like macerated blueberries in here. This is delicious. Eat it as quickly as you can. So creamy, crumbly on top. Fantastic. Okay, let's check out this asparagus. I love an asparagus. Huh, almost fell in the ice cream. We're gonna take that and put it back on the plate. Okay, let's try this again. Little poached egg. Ooh, you can like taste like the cracked sea salt. That's really good. I mean, not gonna lie, it's literally a grilled asparagus, which is fine. That's great. I like asparagus, but like little bits of meat are very good, very salty. It's okay. I actually think it's too salty overall. And unfortunately, I almost wish they made this at least like vegetarian. They put the meat on here because like this feels like something that like a vegetarian person would order if there wasn't, you know, all the stuff on here. I don't know if I would return to this, but it's not like terrible either. And finally the scallops. Get all that rice first, looks so good. That is delicious, oh my gosh. That risotto is so creamy and so lemony. You get like the aroma of the scallop on there. That is amazing. Scallop is pretty good, a little salty. That second bite was definitely better. Actually, it's really good. I don't know if this is real scallops or like those fake scallops. If you don't know, like apparently like people like pretend things are scallops and serve it to you and they're just actually a different type of fish thing. Overall, this is delicious though. This is probably the best thing we've had today besides just like cheese and meat, obviously. So today, everything besides the meat and cheese plate, which is just like always great. This is my favorite so far. Finished that booth just in time because it's about to rain. It's already raining. It's pouring. There's a storm coming. Made it outside of Communicore Hall. Next to the stage is the Florida Fresh booth back again this year. Back again this year is the Cubanito. And I love a Cuban sandwich. It's not exactly authentic or anything, but the bread was very crispy. Everything tasted fresh and the pickles add that great tang and crunch, which is the best part of a Cuban in general. If you're a Cuban sandwich fan, you will enjoy it. It's pouring right now, so I had to take this inside, but they did redo the strawberry shortcake. Last year it was just like a piece of cake and it was really dry, but they added a little zhuzh in there. It's a lot smaller, but hopefully it's more not dry. Here's the inside. Let's give it a try. Wow, so much better. It's actually like a nice opposite of dry word that M word that everybody hates. I don't care that people make fun of me for saying that. I know people really hate that M word and I'm trying to be thoughtful to people. And it's much better. The strawberries taste really fresh, really great flavor. Excellent this year. And new this year are the conch fritters with a key lime aioli. All right, let's try out these conch fritters. Oh my God, such a strong lime flavor. It's really like sour. It's like literally sucking on a lime. This is really crispy though. The inside's really warm and like almost like stuffing like in the inside, like a gooey, and then you get the bite of the fish. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not like my favorite, but it's pretty good. It's like, I think that lime sauce is just like a real big punch. Also back again is that watermelon slushie, but I was not getting that again. To me, this tasted like when watermelon is sitting in the fridge too long and you drink it. Don't recommend. Over by the Imagination Pavilion, you have the Land Cart. Back again this year is the Florida Slushie. It's very thick and creamy, not that there's actual cream in it, but I feel like there's too many flavors competing and it has a very artificial taste. So I wouldn't personally return to it, but it is cold and refreshing, so you may enjoy it for that reason. Over at Connections on the eatery side, they're offering a carrot cake stroopwafel this time, and they did a fun take on their tree cake. They did lemon and lavender, and it smells so lemony. I love the normal tree cake. There is an ingredient in here that I am afraid to try, so I don't think I'm going to try it, but if you like lemon, you like lavender, this is probably a really good option. Brunchcot is back this year over by Test Track, which is currently under refurbishment. Back again this year is the avocado toast. It's really good. It has those wonderful tomatoes on there. It gives it a lovely flavor and great crunch. Highly recommend. Also a part of the Garden Graze. And back again is the Impossible sausage biscuit and gravy. And for me, this was very salty. The Impossible meat was just very overwhelming. And I like Impossible meat sometimes, but this was very, very salty. And back again is one of my favorite festival items. Always, I have to get this, is the cereal milkshake. It's a milkshake with Fruit Loops on top. Usually, actually last year I think it was this color too. It used to be like a pretty blue or color. Now it's just, it looks kind of gross, but it's probably tasting really good and I can't wait to get this. It's my favorite thing every year. Every year, it's so good. It's literally like when you have cereal and you eat all the cereal and you drink the milk and it just tastes like whatever cereal you had. It's that, but like in a milkshake, and it's fantastic. And I get it every year, and you should too. Walking down from Brunchcot is the Citrus Blossom here at the Odyssey. Back again this year is the Orange Sesame Tempura Shrimp with orange chili sauce. Very good, very crispy, good flavor on the shrimp, and the sauce kind of reminds me almost like a duck sauce because of the orange taste. And back again is the Citrus Baked Brie. It's unbelievable because you get that amazing orange flavor mixed in with the melted cheese. It is just like a symphony of flavors. It is delicious, one of the best things at the festival. Highly recommend. They are also serving a lumpia, which is plant-based pork, papaya salad, and yuzu sweet and sour, and a lemon tart with lemon curd, blood orange, gel, aquafaba meringue, and raspberry powder. And then make sure you stop into the Odyssey here at the Citrus Blossom, because every festival they make the Odyssey, at least last few years, 2 years now it's been like this, where they make the Odyssey into like a beautiful little area, whatever festival is happening. And we have Orange Bird, and he's projected on the wall over there. It's so cute, look at all of that. Walk down to the Mexico booth. Here is the menu for Mexico. First up, we have the giant tostada de carne. It's tostada with barbacoa beef, guacamole, jimaca, pumpkin seeds, and salsa. Next is the taco de camarón. It's crispy tempura battered shrimp in a flour tortilla with dried hibiscus flour and chipotle aioli. And finally, the choco flan, a layered traditional Mexican flan and chocolate cake with toasted walnuts. Number one, it's actually pretty good. The red cabbage is really good. It's like really tangy. Ooh, there's some spice to it. The shrimp is battered really nice, great flavor. I love this aioli in here. Really tasty, like actually something I really like from Mexico for once. Like I feel like the booths are never my favorite in Mexico, but this one is, I would get this again. All right, let's try out this tostada. Wow, Mexico's doing well today. Mexico's doing well. This beef is really soft, has really nice flavor on it, a little smoky. I like the guac has that onion taste. Here comes the rain again. And you get that little crunch of onion too if you want that. That's really, really good. And then the tostada is really crispy, but that meat, excellent. And the cake. Yeah, that's great. It's super, the M word, that means the opposite of dry. The flan is really tasty. It's so just like, so like ooey gooey, like you know how flan is just like, oh, it's just like slurping it up. The cake is just, look at all that juice in there. That is beautiful. And it's not like overwhelmingly sweet. Like I could probably eat this whole thing. This is Mexico. You deserve a round of applause. You have stepped up your game. Let's keep it this way, because I'm not always happy with you, but this is the best you've done. So if you're gonna do Mexico at a festival, it should be this one and this year. Now we're walking toward Canada, and next up back again is Trowel and Trellis. Back again this year is the soy glazed pork sticky ribs. It is so good. It's super tender, falling right off the bone. Has a nice sticky glaze on top. It was made really well, not chewy at all. I highly recommend this one. And back again this year is the Impossible Farm Meatball. And I eat Impossible meat a lot. This was very salty, again, just like the sausage biscuit. And it was too bad because it had great Mediterranean flavor, and you know, I was really hoping it would be okay. So maybe give it a shot, but for me the saltiness was too overwhelming. And back again this year is the Chocolate Mousse Terrarium with matcha crumble and chocolate soil. It's not bad, but you should eat it right away before it gets too warm. The matcha flavor isn't overpowering, so if you're not a fan, you may still like it. There are nice textures, and chocolate itself is fine, but you know, it's nothing exceptional. It's sweet but not overly so, very shareable and very pretty. Walking toward Canada, and we are passing the Pineapple Promenade. This is where you will come to redeem your Garden Grill, that's the restaurant, your Garden Graze prize. This year it is a vegan vanilla and pineapple swirl in the souvenir cup. You can also get that spicy hot dog with the pineapple chutney. Again, this is here every year. I'm sorry, I will never try this. That sounds terrible to me. That the thought of it is making me sick, so I won't try that. And they also have that frozen desert violet lemonade. We're going on a roll today. It is already a pre-made thing. It's pre-made in there. It's a fan favorite. I personally cannot drink that. So if you like it, tell me in the comments what you think about it. Heading down, and the Honey Bee-stro is back again. Back again this year is the chicken and waffles. It's so crispy, the chicken, and with an amazing honey flavor. The waffle is crispy as well, and it has that great cornbread flavoring. 100% recommend. One of the best things at the festival. And they're also offering a honey glazed cauliflower. Right across from the Honey Bee-stro is Swirled Showcase. Back again this year is the Liquid Nitro Honey Mascarpone Cheesecake. I liked it. It was really good, really creamy. There's no crust under the cheesecake, and the honey is really nice because it adds a lot of great flavor to the creamy vanilla base. Then the blueberry took it to the next level. It was really awesome. Highly recommend it. Next up, Refreshment Port has a festival offering. Here they're offering the Provence Poutine, Herbes de Provence seasoned fries, goat brie, lavender honey, hazelnut croquant, and fresh lavender, and it's beautiful. All right, we got a little cheese on there. I don't want to eat the flour. I'm sure it's edible, but I just don't want to. Okay, that's so good. There's like the stickiness on top is so like not so sweet, but it's like it's sweet, and it's like almost like a little caramelized. I'm not really getting lavender in this, but I am getting like honey. And even though it's not like what maybe I would thought it was going to be like, it's really good. And you have these like, little crunchies on top. The cheese is really good. This is very pretty with the little flowers. Overall, very good poutine. Made it to the very busy Canada booth. Back again this year is the chocolate maple whiskey cake. It is a chocolate lover's dream. It is one of the most chocolatey things I've ever eaten, but it was very tasty. And after you swallow, you get that hint of like the whiskey flavor in your mouth. Very good, highly recommend. They also offering the seared scallops again and the beef tenderloin tips. Made it over to France. Back again this year is the croissant with the cheese, and you expect it to be fantastic? Yeah, it is, because you know why? It's a croissant with melted cheese. It has all these herbs in it. It is ooey gooey, and the croissant's crispy. Fantastic. And back again is the creme brulee beignet. You have this beautiful caramelization on top and the creamy vanilla inside. It is so heavenly, so delicious. Absolutely recommend. They are also offering gnocchis and a gâteau chocolate. Between France and Morocco, you can find La Isla Fresca back again this year, but with a brand new menu. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there so you can see exactly what my life is like, because there's no tables anywhere. And I mean, it's not a festival at Epcot without eating on a trash can, but literally this one is a very popular one, so we're gonna have to move in a second. But here's the whole menu. It's brand new. First up, we have the Jamaican jerk chicken with pea rice, roasted sweet plantains, and cinnamon butter. It's a huge portion, actually. Shout out to the nice people that let me have their table as they were leaving, and it's one with a chair. These like this, and over at Outpost is when you only find ones with chairs. So this is like luxury right now. And next up is the seafood ceviche. It's shrimp, scallops, and fish with citrus and radish and chulpe. And finally, our second flan of the day. It's a coconut chocolate flan cocho. It's chocolate cake, coconut custard, and passion fruit caramel. And this is a part of the Garden Graze. All right, let's try out this chicken. I have everything in a little kangaroo pouch here today. First, let's try out the rice. Very dry, probably been sitting out. There wasn't really many people on this line. So that's, again, that's something you have to watch. Like the booths that are gonna be the best are the ones that there's gonna be people at because there's more turnover. So right now this is very dry, but the flavor is like okay. It's like seasoned a little bit. Plantain, good plantain, nothing wrong with it. Normal plantain. And I guess I don't know how else to eat this besides with my hands. Excuse you, Isla Fresca. This is great. It's really spicy. And I say that as someone who loves spice. If you are not good with spice, you should not have this. This is probably the spiciest thing I've ever had in Epcot Festival. Yes, I'm gonna say that it is. I love it. I love the spice, and the jerk flavor is fantastic, and the chicken is super juicy. Wonderful. Thank goodness for the Caribbean islands giving us jerk chicken. Wow, it's delicious. Honestly, even if the rice is dry, just run for this because of this piece of chicken. That is wonderful. All right, we've had a lot of seafood today. I feel like I've eaten this in different forms. Okay. All right, I had a little bit of everything. This is really good. Again, I'm always worried about seafood with these, but like this tastes really fresh. It's nice and cold. The flavors are really great. That really lovely tang. It tastes like regular ceviche that you would get like at a restaurant. Like this is, wow, this booth is slapping this year. This is really good. All the seafood tastes really great. 100% recommend. Here is the inside of that flan. Looks so good. Oh my God, why is that so good? Is there rum in this? Did I remember that there's rum? There's no rum in this? That's so weird. It really feels like there must be like something going on here. There is like a rum flavor to this that is phenomenal. The flan part is great. The chocolate is like really smooth and I truly don't know which flan I like more, the Mexico or this one. Like they were both really good. I'm like so surprised, and team flan, honestly. But this one, the edge of this is this rum flavor that is really great. Wow, this booth really knocked me out of the park. I have to say, I was really disappointed in last year's Flower and Garden Festival, and they really stepped up this year. I think we really are. Really hasn't been any misses, right? I can't think of one. Has there been any? Not like misses, but like maybe things that aren't just like fantastic. I'm really happy so far. Wow. Amazing. Over in Morocco, the Tangerine Cafe has some festival treats. Back again this year is the Orange Blossom Saffron Cake. It is so good. It's really creamy on the top. It's really lovely light flavors. That little sauce they put on the bottom really works well. You get the crunch from the nuts, and it's like a pistachio cake, which is super fluffy, really delicious. And back again is the stone baked Moroccan bread with the assorted dips, and those are always fun. The dips are pretty good. And once again, you can find the Moroccan spice lamb as well. Made it over to Japan. There is a new menu item. It's the takoyaki. However, I'm not a fan of takoyaki. It's octopus balls. I thought maybe if I had it in Japan, I would like it more, but even Japan, it's not for me. So I don't really want to get that because I'm not gonna like it, but I will get one of the new, or maybe two of the new beverages. But also back again this year is the frushi. Now this is a festival favorite. I truly don't get the hype for it. It literally is fruit and rice. It's fine. If you've never had it, maybe it's something to like try because it's kind of like kitschy and it's fun for Instagram. And also back again this year is the ramen cup. I do not recommend this. The chicken tastes like pre-packaged salad chicken. Everything in there kind of does. There's no flavor within the ramen. It was very disappointing. They are also offering steam buns as well. So first up, I got the Kyoto Boba. This is crafted cacao juice with strawberry popping bobas, and this is the non-alcoholic drink, and I'm so excited because I love me some popping bobas. And this, which they filled to the brim, is the strawberry nigori sake. It's nigori cloudy sake with spring notes from the strawberry. All right, let's try the boba. Oh my God, why is that so good? Whatever cacao juice is, it tells you, Japanese black grape. Fantastic. That grape flavor is so good. They don't give you a straw, so all the boba's at the bottom. I can't get to the boba. Legit. Hello? Boba. No, I can't get it. Either way, wow. This is really tasty. It's non-alcoholic. It's just really like, it feels like a dark grape. It's so good. Really, really tasty. Okay. Please don't spill all over me. Pretty tasty. It's like very smooth. You're definitely getting that strawberry flavor. It's not too like harsh. Like I don't feel like like I'm like drinking a lot of alcohol at once, which is really good. Overall, pretty good. I think these are two great drinks, one alcoholic, one non-alcoholic. And if you like takoyaki, tell me if you get this version, and you can tell everybody in the comments what you think of it. I'm not gonna get it to tell you I don't like it, because I'm just not a fan of that dish in general. That would be stupid, right? So, oh look, the sun decided to come out now, all of a sudden, after the entire day has gone by. Cheers. Okay, everybody, you know what time it is. It's my favorite game as we head into America, the funnel cake stand. How much is the funnel cake this festival? Is it gonna be over $13? Let's see. My guess is gonna be $12.50. Let's see. Ooh, it's $12 this time. Wow. I do not get the funnel cakes because they've gotten so overpriced for what you get. So it's here for you if you'd like it. Made it over to the American Pavilion. Magnolia Terrace is back this year. Back again this year is the traditional muffaletta. It's okay. All the ingredients, like the ham, salami, the provolone, it's all like, it's fresh, it tastes fine. Like, it's nothing really to go like home over. Like, you know, is that even a phrase? I don't think so, but you know, it's fine. It's here, it's a decent sandwich, not my personal favorite. And back is the Bananas Foster's bread pudding with the rum caramel sauce. So good, just incredible flavors. That rum caramel sauce is everything, just ooey gooey. Definitely recommend. All right, everybody, it's the next fun part of the game of the show. We're made it to the Italy booth, and I'm even with Disney for Foodies, and we're all on the same page again, because we tried it during this past Festival of the Arts. We always give it a shot every few festivals, but the Italy booth is always a disappointment because it's all frozen things. They taste like Trader Joe's meals, but actually not even as good. And that's it, and it's all overpriced. But I will show you what the menu is. But if I'm not gonna spend my money on the Italy Pavilion kitchen, Primavera kitchen rather, that's what all you need to really know about. And I will always continue to show it every few festivals to see if the quality has gotten better. But as we learned only a few months ago, it is not. They are offering an ensalada, arancino, primavera cacio e pepe, and a chocolate dirt cannoli. And if you remember the cannoli from the last festival, it was truly unedible. So there you go, and they also have some drinks as well. Also, you know, if Disney for Foodies doesn't want to get something, you know that you shouldn't maybe get it, because she is covering everything. She doesn't even want to put it on the Enchanted Foodie Guides, which you should be using here in the festival. I'll put it in the link description box below. It is an amazing, it's free website app right now where you can select everything that you want to get for the festival. It totals up the prices of what you're going to spend. It's amazing, and she's amazing. And if you are a Patreon, you'll even get even more Disney for Foodie stuff. So go check us out on Patreon as well. Made it to Germany. Here are some items from Germany. We've gotten some other ones before, but I've realized I've never tried these, and they keep coming back and back over and over again. First up, we have the toasted pretzel bread topped with Black Forest ham and melted cheese. It looks really, really good. Next is the warm cheese streusel with berry compote. Oh, that berries look really, really good. And we got the apple, okay, I'm not gonna say it. The apple sparkling wine and apple liqueur looks really pretty. And back again this year is the potato pancakes. You can get it either with house-made applesauce, and that's part of the Garden Graze, or you can get it with ham and onion. Okay, cheers to Flower and Garden. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's a lot. It's a really dry champagne or sparkling wine, and it's like if sparkling apple cider was like dry and sour. It's not for me. Maybe it's for you. This is for me. I'm not gonna return to it. It comes back to the festival every year, so clearly people like it. Hold on. Oh no, ooh, this one's not for me. Not for me. If you've had this before, let me know in the comments what you think. Disney for Foodies likes it, so maybe it's just me. It's strong, it's dry, it's very dry.
But the apple gives like that sweet.
The apple does give a little bit sweet. It's too much for me. See, you may like it, just not for me. Here is the inside of the pretzel bread. Let's give it a try. The first initial cheese of that is so good because that cheese is really good, cheesy. It's got a little stank to it in a good way. The pretzel bread is really, it's not like a crispy pretzel bread. It's kind of getting lost in it. It's kind of soft, but the ham is a little dry. It's not perfect, but it could be because we're getting closer to the end of the day, and maybe that's why. I think I would try this again to see if it's maybe an incident thing, because I think this could be really good. This particular one though, it was just, I don't know, the ham was just like really, really dry. But overall, like, it's not terrible. Not terrible. You know, it's a good thing I have Disney for Foodies with me for the last few booths of this festival. So she consistently has gotten this, and she says it's always dry because they're making the bread crispy and then it's sitting out and it's drying everything out on the bread on the outside. Yeah. All right, well now you know it's not maybe the best option. Here's the inside of that strudel. Let's give it a try. Strudely. Not bad. I'm not gonna lie, it almost feels like if Entenmann's made strudel, which I think they do like that part, like the pastry part, that's not great, but the compote's really nice and the cheese is really nice. Very simple, nothing to go crazy about. And to be honest with you, I love an Entenmann's, so I kind of don't mind this pastry being like this, but it definitely could be better. After Germany is Refreshment Outpost, and back again this year is the seasonal fruit parfait with sweet chili sauce and Dole Whip mango. Now, I don't even like mango, and I love this. The fresh fruit has great flavor, and it's nice and cold, and the sweet with a little bit of spice sauce is really perfect. I highly recommend it, but I do recognize this is not for everyone. It seems like you love it or hate it, but it's a huge portion, and it was very delicious and refreshing and full of flavor. And finally, we made it to our last booth, the China booth. Back again this year are the pan-fried vegetable dumplings, which are fine. And back again this year are the house-made cheesy crab wontons, which are also fine. And the reason why I'm reviewing it that way, it looks like they actually did change the price. Wait, did they make it more? They made it more. I can see it says $5.50 under there. This is my problem with the China booth. All of these items, they're small, they're very okay, they're not like amazing quality, they're pretty sure frozen quality, like that you can find at, again, like a Trader Joe's for, look how much money for some crab rangoon. Almost $10. $5.75 for a couple of dumplings. I just can't justify the prices for this booth, but it is here for you if you would like to try it. The Joffreys are also getting in on the festival fun over at Joffreys by Guardians of the Galaxy. Here they're offering an iced pistachio banana breeze latte, a nutty blend of espresso, milk, banana syrup, and pistachio topped with whipped cream. Over at Joffreys by Disney Traders, they're offering an iced white chocolate mango latte, espresso, milk, mango syrup, white chocolate sauce with vanilla cold foam. Over at the Canada Joffreys, they are offering an iced strawberry island latte. This one has strawberry syrup and coconut syrup topped with coconut whipped cream. And finally, the Joffreys in the America Pavilion is offering an iced berries and cream latte. So this one has raspberry syrup, white chocolate sauce topped with vanilla cold foam. Now let's check out all of the activities and entertainment here for Flower and Garden. First up, what the festival is known for, getting to see all of the character topiaries all around the park. And we have a new one in the front this year, starring Moana and Maui and Pua. Asha is in front of the Land Pavilion. In front of the Imagination Pavilion is Woody and Bo Peep and her sheep. And then next to them are the Lion King topiaries. In, what are we calling this now? Dreamer's Point? Yeah. There's Figment. On the way down to World Showcase, you have Phineas and Ferb. And we have Pluto, Minnie, Chip, and Dale having a picnic. Goofy is on the bridge to World Showcase. Huey, Dewey, and Louie are in front of Connections, and Donald's on the other side. And they moved Baby Groot behind them this year. Miguel is over by the Odyssey into Mexico. And Kanto was moved at the very end of the bridge to World Showcase. Bambi, Thumper, and Flower are in Canada. Peter Pan and Captain Hook are in the UK, along with my favorite topiary, the crocodile. He is so stinking cute. I love him so much. Also in the UK is our friends from the 100-Acre Wood, Tigger, Piglet, Rabbit, and of course, Winnie the Pooh. Over in France is Lumiere and Cogsworth. And of course, Belle and Beast. Miss Piggy and Kermit are next to La Isla Fresca booth. There's the Dragon in Japan. Tiana is in the American Pavilion. My favorite, because they fill the piazza with all these beautiful flowers, Lady and the Tramp. Over in Germany is Snow White, Dopey, and then the rest of the 7 dwarves are so cute. The panda bears are back in China. And finally in Norway, we have Anna and Elsa. And finally, the troll. Next, between the imagination and the land pavilion, you will find the butterfly landing. And look how pretty the path just going into it is. In here, you will discover different types of butterflies. They're really in here. Look at them go. Oh, they're so beautiful. So you can learn about all of the different types of butterflies and their life cycle, and even what the color of their wings mean. Always a must-do at Flower and Garden. So I know we talk about the flowers, but it's also Flower and Garden. There's gardens everywhere. And this one is so cute. They have an inside-out garden, like fearful plants, angry plants. They even have the ennui, embarrassed, envious, yes, and even anxious plants. And you'll find more of these gardens all throughout of the park. So right in front of the creation shop is Get Out and Play Garden. Now this is the playground that's always here, but they add some fun flower and garden touches, like solve the riddle, match the butterflies and bees, and these things that really get a lot of energy out of kids. And then new this year is the Play Along Bay next to the Beach Grub. So they took out all the festival seating, they left a few pieces, but now it's a whole playground. So I guess it's good because, you know, kids need the space. But I wish we had more tables again, I'm not gonna lie. Next on the Bridge to World Showcase is Blossom of Fragrance, presented to you by Scentsy. And it's amazing because each group of flowers have different scents. Really smells like floral. Oh my God. And it says this is serene succulent. That's what I'm getting. This is spa senses. Just casually going to Epcot to smell things. Beautiful. Our next activity is the festival scavenger hunt. You can go to a merchandise location like Port of Entry or Connections. Not Connections, I mean Creation Shop. I always get them mixed up. But you get a map. It's $9.99, and you go around the scavenger hunt to try to find Spike the Bee all over the park, and then you come back and you redeem it for one of these prizes, and these are the prizes here, and they're so cute. They're watering cans. That's amazing. Okay, that's like the best prize the Disney has ever done. It's still $9.99? Yep, great, perfect, there you go. It's a fun one. Our next activity can be found in the UK pavilion over at Twinings Tea. Head inside and pick up a map for your self-guided English tea garden tour. You'll walk through to the back and you'll be in the tea garden. It smells amazing in here. And you see all the big mugs that they're like the planter mugs, and they have all their different types of tea that's growing right here in front of us, like a cold brew mixed berries black tea, the Prince of Wales black tea, so many, and they're just so beautiful and it smells amazing. And the map gives you all the information as well. But then head back inside and tell the cast member you did your tea tour, and you get a free tea bag. They used to give like a few of them, now they only give one. This one is a caffeine-free wild berries. Sounds lovely. Over in the American Adventure Pavilion, you have the main event here for Flower and Garden, and it's the Garden Rocks concert series. Check out the Disney website. Here's the list as well of all of the people coming during Flower and Garden. There's some big names on here, like Simple Plan. That's a big name for me because I'm a millennial, and lots of other fun people. Plain White Tees, you know, the Pointer Sisters, and it's free. Just get here a little bit early for those bigger names because you're gonna need
30 minutes long.
30 minutes at least or more for to get a good seat here, even a seat at all rather, just a seat at all for the Garden Rocks concert series. Our last bit of entertainment is the Spaceship Earth light show. What you're seeing right now is the beacons, but the show for Epcot Flower and Garden is the same as last year. It's Encanto's What Else Can I Do? But now you can watch it here in Dreamer's Point, and it's really beautiful with all of the lights. Unfortunately, I can't play this for you because I would get copyrighted by the music, but I will put this full video on Patreon. Make sure you go check out the Patreon. You'll get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, and so much more, and you'll be helping me continue bringing great content like this to the channel. Also, there is no specific time. It just starts happening once it gets dark, and maybe like every 20 minutes or so. You just have to be lucky to catch it. Now let's head into the Creation Shop to check out the festival merch. Oh my gosh, look at the orange bird trash can. Oh my gosh, look at this one. First up, we have a Loungefly orange bird backpack, and you know what? It's fabric. It's not like a normal pleather lounge fly. $89. Orange bird t-shirt, $34.99. Fedora with the 30 years of flower and garden, $29.99. Orange bird cotton short, $39.99. We have a lug bag, like water bottle holder, 30 years, $50. 30 years of flower and garden tumbler, $34.99. Sleeveless tee, this is the front and this is the back, $34.99. Orange bird t-shirt, $34.99. Orange bird Dooney and Burke bag, this is the back, $298. A smaller Dooney and Burke bag, $248. 30 years corksicle tumbler heavy duty, $54.99. Orangeburg mug, $24.99. Orangeburg trash can, $14.99. Orangeburg hat, $29.99. Kids t-shirt, $21.99. The Spirit jersey is $79.99. This is the front and this is the back. And this has orange bird all over it, and this is like that towel material. Orange bird ears, $44.99. Orange bird ornament, $26.99. This is so cute. That's one side, that's the other. It's $24.99. Garden stake, $24.99. This is an orange bird like cushion for your knees for when you're gardening, and it's $24.99. We have the Alice in Wonderland collection pillow, $39.99. Oh, and that's the back. It's so beautiful. I think this is a dress or a nightgown. Honestly, I think they're showing it as a dress. This looks like a nightgown. It's $49.99. Coasters, they're like bread slices, $24.99. Plate, $19.99. Glass, $14.99. Alice ears, $44.99. Bucket hat, $29.99. Teacup, $27.99. This little dish for $24.99. T-shirt, $34.99. Spiked Bee collection, lug bag, $65. Spike's trash can salt and pepper shakers, $12.99. Spike the Bee statue, $34.99. Shoulder plush, I can't find the price for it. T-shirt, $34.99. T-shirt, $34.99. I believe this is a succulent holder, $34.99. Honey jar, $29.99. We're keeping it moving here, so they gave me an image so you can see all the different pins that they have and I don't have to take up room. So these are all the trading pins, and then here's more on this side, different prices, even a pass holder one. And finally, the pass holder collection. We have this t-shirt, and they have that at the very bottom. It's $34.99. Pass holder hat, $29.99. And pass holder mug, $19.99. Well, my dudes, I'm gonna film this outro while I wait for the Spaceship Earth light show that you just saw, but that was Epcot Flower and Garden 2025, and I think it was really good this year. Even between the torrential rain and waiting an hour for the beach grub food, you know, there was just so many really great options that we tried that are new this year, or things that we tried before, or anything. Like, I was really happy because last year I was a little disappointed. Also, no one saw my eyeshadow and I really wanted to show it off really quick. But sorry, that was a me thing. But I just really had so much fun. I think that the charcuterie is always like such a hit, like for in general, that you're not gonna have a bad time with that. I think Mexico really stepped up really well. I loved Isla Fresca. I think those were definitely the standouts of the day. But let me know in the comments, what would you like to try at Epcot Flower and Garden Festival? Are you coming to Epcot Flower and Garden this year? Have you been before? What was your experience like? Let me know all of it in the comments below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. And follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron to get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, access to our Discord, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like these festival videos to the channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.